Hi friends! So today we're going to be talking about the third in the Chronicles of Narnia series, if we're going chronologically. It's called The Horse and His Boy, of course by C.S. Lewis. So The Horse and His Boy is a little unique, well, in as far as series in general go, because it takes place during the adult reign of the four children we met last time, that being Lucy, Susan, Peter, and Edmund, and they are reigning as kings and queens of Narnia at the time that this book takes place. Also, this book really does not take place very much in Narnia. It's about this boy named Shasta. Shasta is a slave in a kind of, it's a neighboring country to Narnia that has a very Arabian sort of feel to it. And it's very interesting that the good guys are white and the bad guys are of Middle Eastern-ish descent, a little iffy. I mean, this is the time period, but I don't know. I expected C.S. Lewis not to walk into stuff like that, but you know, you can't expect too much. So anyway, Shasta is a slave boy in this other Arabic, Middle Eastern-ish sort of country, and he is about to be sold away. And so he goes and he sulks about it, and he says to the horse of the guy that's about to buy him, he's like, I wish I knew how this guy was. And the horse says, well, this guy is terrible. And he's like, why are there talking horses? And he's like, I'm a horse from Narnia. You know, all horses in Narnia talk. I was taken away as a slave, so now they're both slave buddies. And they're like, we should run away together. And so that's what they do. And on their way, they meet another couple of people who are running away. It's a lady horse and a female human, and so they go. They all want to escape to Narnia, so that's what they do. It's a very short feeling sort of book, because, which is strange. I remember when I was younger thinking that this book was very boring. And now I feel like I have gained more of an appreciation for just the quieter moments. This is not a big adventure-y sort of book. Not very many exciting things happen. It's more of a quiet sort of book where they just kind of are going places, and stuff does happen. It's not like it's just they go, but it's not one of those nuanced books where there are just tons of, you know, there's all these intertwining storylines and, you know, all these amazing things happen. I mean, there's a couple of cool things, but it's not a big, in-your-face, exciting sort of book. It's more of a quiet, it's like walking across the desert, which is what they're doing for an entire, almost 2 chapters. It's just kind of, you know, peaceful and sane, and you get to appreciate the characters. You can really tell, you know, the chronological order of these books is not the same as the written order, and just looking back at the last book I reviewed for this series, the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, that book was the first to come out in the series, and it shows because the character building is not very good. But in this one, there's definitely differences between the characters, and how they interact with each other is interesting. You at least have some character traits. You know that the horse that Shasta is friends with is kind of more arrogant but also insecure. You know that the girl they meet is also kind of arrogant and prudish, but very prideful, but also very true to her friends and very loyal. You get some good character traits from them, and it's something that I appreciate. And then there's also a couple of little surprises at the end where you find out things that you didn't know before, which is cute and fun, and I really did enjoy this book. I enjoyed reading. It was just a quiet sort of read that wasn't especially compelling, but was just a slow and steady, and it was consistent throughout the book, consistently good quality and interesting to read about. So I really like this book. I'm not sure. I don't know that it tops Magician's Nephew, just because I feel like the Magician's Nephew's story is a little stronger. But definitely, character-wise, this is the best of the series so far, and I really enjoyed it. The next book that we'll be reading, and I don't happen to have it by at the moment, but the next book is Mansfield Park, which will be a lot of fun, and I look forward to telling you guys about it. So, I'll see you later. Bye!